Hi, everybody. This is the third time is a charm. I've done this 3 times right now, so let's hope I get it right this time. I just want to get you up to speed for what your final's going to be. A lot of you are really delving into some of these issues. Some of you are bringing other things in that are related, but not really going there. Um, there weren't many quotes so far this semester, this week, and so what I want to do is tell you there's going to be 30 true, false, multiple choice questions. And then the rest of your exam is going to be one essay. This one essay is not going to be 15 or 25 of sentences. I want to know what your analysis is. You've been looking at working people, how we became where we are now from the beginning, since the 1600s, when people were brought here against their will, so many people, or pushed here, or told they come here or they die. And so we've got all this stuff that you're learning. So what's going to be on the final is going to be some of the video information from the videos this week and the next 4 weeks. And so there'll be a lot of information. I recommend that when you watch the videos, you take down notes so that you can jog your memory when you see the question. And again, when you see the questions, you'll have 2 attempts with the questions, the quiz, and you can always look at what the questions are, what the question is going to be about on the final. So take notes as you watch things so you're ready to dive in. There's going to be things about the Puerto Rican global protest. No, it's the other, and the International Association of Machinists boycott the World Trade Organization in 1999, Justice for Janitors, the UFW, which is Cesar Chavez, the postal workers, the 1946 strike, 1970 General Motors strike, 1989 Pitson strike, the inequality even in Hollywood, where somebody like Viola Davis makes so much less than the white men. And the white women make less than the white men. And she makes so much less than Meryl Streep. And she is the caliber. So you want to watch these things, jot down notes so that you'll be ready for it. Okay? Some of you are doing great stuff, but I want some analysis. I want you to pull it all together, connect the dots over and see how is it that we came here as serfs to get away from being treated like less than human. And then we go all the way through this, and you can see how workers have been treated up and until today, where now very seldom do you get a full-time job, and many people are working part-time jobs, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe more. Everybody's looking for a way to make money on the side. And another thought to think about is, what about the fact that we're going more and more self-service? So if you go self-service, then what happens to those workers? I mean, they get displaced. So where does the money go? They don't have any money. So who's paying for their welfare, their unemployment, their social, well, there's not going to be any social security, their food stamps, their health care? Where does that come from? It's not coming from the bigwigs. So it's coming out of our pockets, working people's pockets. So the bottom line is about freedom. Do workers have freedom? If not, why not? If not, how can we change it? I want analysis. I want whys. And I will put that on there. And without a why, minus 10 points. So please, summation, the last paragraph at least has to have whys. You can have whys in several of them because there'll be several different things you're talking about. But you've got to sum it up with a why. Why are we still where we are? Why hasn't America gone further? And I want you to start questioning things like the Bolsheviks. How many people wrote about the Bolsheviks? They said, oh, there was a Bolshevik war in Russia, and so therefore they got a communist scare here. Why? Who were the Bolsheviks? They were the working class people that were tired of being dumped upon by the aristocrats, by the rich, and they rebelled. That's why they got scared out of their bejeez here in the United States. They were terrified that with all the strikes going on and all with those immigrants, and it wasn't just the Italians, as some people wrote, all the immigrants, the Polish, the Czech, the Irish came here and they were treated so poorly, but they escaped that kind of lifestyle in their old country and they didn't want it here. So they were better Americans than a lot of Americans. And most often, those who protest are the ones who are the better patriots. Anyway, enough for today. I've really enjoyed this class. I'll probably say something at the end. So I'm just trying to give you a heads up. Take your notes, go for the final, and good luck.